Hi everyone, I'm Charlotte and I'm a clinical engineer, and today I'll be reading Summer the Scarecrow, written for Summer the human. Summer the Scarecrow was full of straw, her arms, her legs, her head and more. She was tied to a pole in a field of maize, scaring off crows. She spent most of her days. Summer longed to sing, dance and play, but her lips were sewn shut, her mouth full of hay. It's like trying to speak when your mouth's full of food. You've got to keep it all in or it'll be ever so rude. As much as she tried, her lips stayed sealed. So Summer was silent, alone in her field. Until one day, a little girl appeared. Summer mumbled, The girl quietly peered. In one quick dart, she reached for Summer's head. Brushing lip stitches, she yanked out the thread. With a cough and a splutter, straw tumbled out. Summer's mouth was open. She could sing, scream and shout. Thank you, Summer cried. Who are you, she asked with her mouth open wide. Kaz, the medical engineer. If the body breaks, I'll find a solution, whatever it takes. Now, was there anything else bothering you? Summer beamed. There was something she could do. Untie me from this pole, I plead. I want to walk, be freed. Happy to help, Kaz untied the bow. But once she'd finished, Summer's legs began to go. Whoosh! Summer tumbled down, her face full of frown. Oh no, I failed, Summer did cry. Kaz shook her head. We just need another try. With a huff and a heave, she tied Summer to the beam. I'll come back later and we'll fulfill your dream. Alone again, Summer wept, until through the field, Kaz leapt. I worked out what was wrong. Your legs are weak, but they need to be strong. My legs are soft and squishy, but below the skin, a tough skeleton is hidden within. It's made of bones, they're hard like stone, and they get longer till I'm fully grown. But your legs are made of hay. When they're pushed, they swing and sway. You need a strong skeleton to hold your weight. You can't grow bones, but wood will do great. Kaz emptied her sack, revealing the prize, wooden broom handles for your shins and thighs. Held together with door hinges for knees, wood is strong, it comes from trees. With her new skeleton, Summer could stand at last. That is until a gust of wind blew past. Whoosh! Summer tumbled down, her face full of frown. Oh no, I failed, Summer did cry. Kaz shook her head. We just need another try. With a huff and a heave, she tied Summer to the beam. I'll come back later and we'll fulfill your dream. Alone again, night fell and Summer sobbed. So much so, she didn't notice being robbed. One by one, the crows crept in from the east and chowed down on a tasty maize feast. Summer awoke to her crops being bare. What will everyone eat? She asked with despair. She fretted about her failure, so distracted, but she realized now she'd overreacted. Kaz appeared, worry on her face. She looked around. What's happened to this place? I know what will help, she said with glee. I'll give you some muscles, and then you'll be free. Skeletons are strong, they hold your weight, but muscles stick to bones, keeping them straight. Muscles come in pairs across joints like the knee, turned on alone or together, working in harmony. Relaxed, they're soft, but turned on, they're hard like stones. They pull and pull, moving your bones. I can't give you muscles like mine, so I've got this instead. Kaz revealed a ball of blue thread. She tied 4 pieces to Summer's shins and thighs. Summer pulled one and gasped with surprise. One pulls the foot to straighten, the other to flex. Summer began to walk, a bit like a T-Rex. Whoosh! Summer tumbled down, her face full of frown. Oh no, I failed, Summer did cry. But she shook her head. I just need another try. With determination and grit, Summer stood up and got back to it. After several trips and tumbles, Summer could walk without any stumbles. You can walk, Kaz cried. Summer thanked her, brimming with pride. Thank you for helping and believing I can. Summer whispered, but now I have a plan. Kaz rushed off and Summer danced with delight, walking through her field through the night. In the morning, Kaz returned, maize crops in hand. Together they worked to replant the land. Above the clouds, Summer's heart did soar. She knew failure couldn't hurt her anymore. She'd learnt to walk, talk, and put her field on the mend. But most of all, she'd made a friend. The end.